Well, good morning. This is Hiro. You see this? I think we've seen this before. But what happened was this year, February was dry. And then it started to rain. And about 2 weeks ago, we had pretty good rain after a period of dry. Well, so 2 weeks ago, it rained. I had like 4 inches of rain. And then it got hot. Until about yesterday, it was record heat for 4 days. 104, 103. I think yesterday it cooled down to about 100. Well, today it's overcast and it's going to be rain and thunder shower maybe. Well, the point I'm trying to make is this tree, this is one of my elms, and I kept this under pretty good condition because it's right at the entrance to my nursery here. Well, so all this growth came within 2 weeks. So all this, I think, is within 2 weeks. So now I have to go and reshape. Well, I don't have to reshape. It has a good shape. It's just all this random growth. Chinese elms love the heat. And so the hotter it got, faster it started growing. So as long as there's plenty of water, these will survive in all kinds of heat. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing because I'm going so fast and I can't get tight. But see this, that grew reef long? I'm cutting it like this and getting it like that. So that's what I'm doing with all these cuts that I'm doing currently. Okay, this is like the branch that's going sideways, right? And what I'm doing is cutting this off, and then this one's going down, shorten it, and this little one here, if I get around to it, I should just cut the ends like that. So basically, that's what I'm doing. Okay, this part here, I have to be a little more careful because I'm trying to create this branch that comes this way. So the main tree is nice and mature, but I did change my concept. Originally it was just here, and then now I'm trying to get it down to here to kind of take up the space. I don't know if you remember, but I think I had a lower branch that I didn't want, but it left such a void that I wanted to put this in here. So this is a mature tree. This is a little bit more immature that I have to develop. So letting that grow rapidly like that helps this situation. The other thing it does is to fatten this tree. I don't know why I need to have it more fat, but that's what happens. When you have growth, it fattens. And so I need to get this thing cleaned up a little bit more and then, get these paths much bigger. But I'm getting close to the finish now. Okay, so much on the ground as we go up. It's getting better. Well, he always had the shape. And it was only like 2-3 weeks of neglect, so it's no big deal to get it back. Now, is this perfect? Not really. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there as well. Why it doesn't make this a little neater? Well, because there's another dozens, maybe 100 more elms that did the same thing. So what I see for the future is this to still come down and maybe it'll get about this far and bigger pads. Okay, so I think we started with the front, and then we go on. Now, I think this will look good on a patio. Not necessarily have to be in a bonsai pot, but something that looks nice, a little bit nicer than our training pot. But I think that would look good. And putting Chinese elm in the ground because they'll grow even faster. But as a container plant, large container plant like this one would look really good in, well, if you have like a big patio. I was thinking, even if you had a little veranda or something like that where you could at least get this in there, having one nice tree might be the way to go. But anyway, this is Hero saying goodbye. I'm done sort of with this one, and I gotta get to dozens of others today. So I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. Hopefully you guys are all staying safe and this crazy weather will stabilize. Now, I've been pretty good about, doing these correctly, but I'm now at the point where I might have to resort to my usual quickie. It's not the best. It's look what kind of cut you end up getting, but it's better than letting it get all out of hand. So when the camera's not rolling, I might be doing this.